Hi guys, welcome back to Bee's Budgets. Today I thought it would be worthwhile to do a mid-month check-in. Given that this is our first proper month of doing the budget and doing our YouTube journey and stuff, I wanted to see where we were, being halfway through, and I thought that it'd be worthwhile to take you guys along with us. This should be a short one, I'm hoping, and a bit off the cuff because I've got nothing really planned for this. But we'll just see how we go, and I think it'll be quite worthwhile. So for my income, it was 2,042. For hubby's income, it was 1,870. And for child benefit, it was 87. I'm not going to total this just now, just because for extra, I'm going to leave it blank. I do have a small amount of expenses and stuff that are due to be paid either this month or next, so I don't want to close it out and then have to go back and change it. So our mortgage, our actual was 414.76. Council tax was 140. Car 1 has not yet been paid. Car 2 was 289.69. Car insurance 1 was 33.02. TV licence was 0 because we pay this quarterly. Road tax was 13.56. BT was 34.24. And then you might have seen on my Instagram if you follow me, but if you don't, we got a renewal quote through for £39 for enhanced Wi-Fi and stuff because we're nearly at the end of our contract. I didn't think that was too bad, given that £39.99 it was, given that the way the world and inflation and stuff, but I decided to give them a call anyway. And as of next month, we're now being charged £29.99 for better Wi-Fi, so saving myself a fiver just now, but saving myself £10 from what it would have been, so I'm quite chuffed with that. £49 for our phone, £105 for gas and electric, which I have considered upping, but we're still in quite a lot of credit, so I'm just waiting to see what Scottish Power tell us our new direct debit will be going forward in October. Life insurance was 20. House insurance was 839. Space golf was 87. No gym, no factors fees. Childcare was 300. And window cleaner was 20. So again, I'm going to not total this just now, just because we still have a bill to come out. And as I explained in my August budget with me, I've rounded these up so that we start to create a small bank buffer. Family loan, again, 180, so that has been paid already, but I don't know if we're going to have an opportunity to make any overpayments. I don't think so, because our focus just now is on our emergency fund, but I don't really want to put that in and then we do make an extra payment, if that makes sense. So for the variable expenses and the savings, rather than fill them in here, because obviously I would need to take them away and fill them in again at the end of the month, I am going to do them just kind of on my trusty notepad, pen and paper. So for food, our budget for the month was 350, I'm sure. 325, oh yeah, this £65 a week. And so far, we have spent So this is slightly different from our week 1 and our week 2 check-in, because obviously we're halfway through week 3. So this includes everything we've spent up to today. But then I'll do this week solo in my normal check-in on Wednesday or Thursday. So I am more than happy with that. So I'm going to put a wee green dot beside that to kind of just to signify to myself that, yep, I'm happy and I don't need to be concerned. Household was £40. and we have spent 33.77. This one worries me a wee bit more. So I'm going to put a red dot beside that. I am hopeful that for the rest of the month we'll be okay kind of using that or miscellaneous money, but I want to put that red dot there to remind myself that maybe from next month this is something that we are going to have to up, because that's a significant portion of that budget to have spent already and we're only halfway through. But saying that, we did do a kind of bulk shop of household things at the beginning of the month, so we shouldn't need too much, but I just want to make sure that it stands out. £125 for family fun, and so far we have spent £28.40, which again I am definitely happy with. Eating out, our problem area as I like to say, £75, and so far we have spent £21.01, which over the month is absolutely fantastic. But I had a wee bit of a difficult weekend, you know, with some like stress and stuff, which is definitely one of my spending triggers, and I'll go through it in my check-in this week. But just like a heads up, we did go slightly over budget on this category, and it kind of sparked things in my head, you know, that's it, you've blown it, you've wasted it, like just go on a spending spree like you always would. But we didn't, and I'm so happy we didn't, because when you see it like that in a month overview, £2 going over budget is really not anything compared to what it used to be. Petrol was 180, and so far we have spent 86, which I am more than happy with. Petrol prices are coming down slightly, but it's still good to see that we're so close on that. Gifts was £50, and we have spent £39.70, and I am going to green that because all our gifts for the month have been bought. So we actually came £10.30 under budget, which I am so happy with. £20 for miscellaneous, and so far we have spent £7.78, which again can get a green dot. And this is my plan to kind of use some of this kind of buffer that we've got here in household if we need to, but I don't want to do that month after month. You know, our budget should be reflective that we have enough from each category. If we're constantly having to borrow, then it kind of signifies to me that it needs to be upped, but we'll see where we sit at the end of the month. Baby B, £20. So far she has spent £8.19. Again, green. Personal, £100. And so far I have spent 15, which I am absolutely buzzing about. And events, 70. And so far we have spent 30, which is great. And for savings in our emergency fund, we had budgeted £80, and so far in the month, taking into account the money that we've put in the emergency fund, the money that we have put into the penny saving challenge and the £5 McMoy challenge, we have saved £213.24. And that definitely gets a green. That is amazing. So yeah, that is our mid-month check-in, and given the fact that the vast majority of these are green rather than red, I am truly convinced that cash stuffing is the way to go for us. Yeah, and as I mentioned, it was a bit of a hard weekend, but you know, it was fine. kept the focus, and again, amazing community on Instagram. Really helped, and really helped, you know, centre my thoughts that just because one thing goes slightly over budget, there's no need to revert back to our old habits. So I really am trying to give this my all. One thing that I've done is I've done my own nails for like the first time, I don't know, in maybe like 5 or 6 years maybe. And it's definitely not perfect, but getting my nails done is like £35 each time. So I just wanted to try and, you know, hopefully practice makes perfect. But yeah, that is it from me, guys. We are on track, and we just need to keep the head down and keep focused until the end of the month, and then we'll be able to do a roundup. So yeah, as always, please feel free to leave a comment below and let me know any advice that you've got, or what your thoughts are on anything, particularly the household budget. Would you up it? Would you, you know, just, I don't really know. Maybe, because I'm not over budget, and I still have, you know, £6 or whatever, so maybe come the end of the month I won't have to have spent any more, and we might not need to up it, but just because we're only on the 15th, it is a bit close for comfort. Yeah, and so far we are at 230 subscribers, which is absolutely phenomenal, and I'm honestly so grateful for every single one of you. It really does make me excited to do these videos, and, you know, like do the extra ones to show you, because I would have done the exact same thing by myself, but I thought it was worthwhile you guys seeing it as well. So yeah, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing and following us on our journey. I would be eternally grateful. But from me on this cooler Monday, thank goodness, that's all, and I hope you guys have a lovely week. Bye guys.